Have you ever gone to a dealership and you wanted to buy a car, or you bought a car and you're saying to yourself, did I get a really good deal? Did I get the best deal? Or, man, I really got ripped off. Or, why did I buy this stupid thing? Oh, and because you found yourself in a place in which you needed a car, and you made that emotional decision and you bought it because you needed it, and then now here you are with these big payments. Oh my goodness, what do I do? Just take it back to the dealership? Nope, it's yours, you're stuck. But let's make sure that never happens again. You want to stay tuned because this is going to be a really good one. Let's go. All right, welcome. It is good to have you here. Welcome. I'm very happy that you are here. If you're brand new, welcome. If it's your time coming back, it's a good thing. This is about helping men. Now, this particular video, it's actually going to help everyone that is watching it. So that's you, if you will ever need to buy a car in the future from a dealership. So I'm focusing on used cars today. I actually come with a background of being in car sales and also service for over 10 years. So I'm very experienced in what I'm talking about. I know a lot. And I guarantee you this, if I do not save you hundreds or even potentially thousands of dollars, you can go ahead and say Peter has no idea what he's talking about. But I will tell you one thing, I know what I'm talking about on this one. I'm about the QB standard. This is about helping men in every area and every aspect of our lives. Finances, spirituality, our health, our wealth, all those different bits and pieces, family, business, family, children, whatever it is that men go through, right? Struggles, different things that we go through, relationships, whatever it might be, isolation, depression, all those different things, we're going to touch it to some degree. But today it's about how to save you money when you really need to go ahead and buy your next vehicle. So I found myself in a position in which I really needed to buy something, and I needed to make a move like that day. Like I need to buy a car today. Here's key number one. Do not let the dealership know that. They have no idea if you need it today, if you need it tomorrow. So urgency is important for you, but you don't need to let the dealership know that. So we want to buy a used car, okay? So I'm going to have my computer. I'm going to pull it out real quick. But first thing I want to talk about is I do have this book that I made. This was years ago, but now that I went back on social media to do this QB standard, I want to let you guys know about it. So just type my name, peterhickerton.com. It will show you this book. You can be able to get it. I'll tell you one thing, it's got a real good amount of things. Every single thing that you're going to need to know before you buy a car from a dealership tells you how they make their money, how they profit off of you, but also how you can now turn it around so that they don't make as much money from you. I am not saying don't buy a car from a dealership. I actually do believe in buying cars from dealerships. If you like to just buy your cars from the auction, God bless you. Moving on. So for me, I like to buy it from the dealership because at least I know that I can go back to them after that 30-day period that they always talk about, or even before that 30-day period, and say, hey, fix it. Fix it. Otherwise, your name's in jeopardy. I do not like buying cars from real small dealerships. I'm sorry, small business owner. I'm also a small business owner. I'm not here to get you. However, look this way. If a dealership will not put the used car on CarFax, don't buy it from them, period. If it's a used car. If they don't give you the CarFax and show it to you, do not buy from that dealership because that's shady business that's being done right there. Now, if you are a used car dealership and you're a small car dealership and you do give a CarFax and you will take care of your customers and you will stand by your word, and if something goes wrong with the car, you will fix it, hey, go ahead, let's buy from you. I'm down for that all day long. I've just seen a whole lot of different shady things. All right, so let's get right into this this video. With this book, few testimonials just that you actually know that I know what I'm talking about. Peter took the stress and worry away from wondering if we were getting a fair deal on both our recent vehicle purchases. He had me walk away from what I thought was a good deal on an Odyssey to get exactly the monthly payment he said I could get at a different dealership. Good stuff. All right, and then this one got me. Your Kelly Blue Book insight was huge. The vehicle was marked at $33,000 at the dealership. They told me that for me, they'll sell it for $28,000. After bringing up the Kelly Blue Book value of $26,300, they lowered my total to $26,300, saving me nearly $7,000 on a vehicle that I absolutely love. To me, that's priceless. Wow, what awesome testimonials. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Get this book, download it, go online, petereccleton.com, download the ebook, it's available for you. I guarantee you, you're gonna save a good amount of money if you'll get the book and just apply it. For those of you that won't get the book, that's on you. This video is gonna help you with used cars, but I'm not gonna tell you every single thing, but I'm gonna tell you a good amount that's gonna at least help you. Now, if you want me to give you one-on-one advice, I will charge you for it. So probably better that you get the book. Or if you do want to give me, if you want me to give you one-on-one advice, I will absolutely help you. And I guarantee that what I'll charge you, you will still save that amount and even more. And if you don't, let me know and say that Peter has no idea what he's talking about. Just the tips on just interest rate alone will help you. All right, that's it. Let's talk about used cars. Okay, first, if you're going to finance the used car, here's what you need to know. Know what your credit score is and also know the rates that you qualify for. How do I know the rates that I qualify for? You're going to get that through your credit union. Notice I said credit union and not banks. If you want to go to your bank, that's on you. I found that credit unions give you a much better rate than banks do. Now, not knocking the banks, but it is what it is. Get over it. It is what it is. If you got a credit union, check in with them, let them know about the year, make, model that you're looking for, the range, and they'll tell you, okay, if you get a vehicle within these years, this is what your rate will be. And then you would know before you go into the dealership and at least have a rough estimate, not a rough estimate, you'll actually have a specific number as to what you qualify for. And guess what? Don't tell the dealership that. It's already in your head. They're gonna give you pricing that's gonna be way more than that. But when you tell them, I already know what I qualify for, then they'll become much more aggressive. Now, if they give you a rate that is lower than what your credit union said, guess what? Go with their rate. Typically, they'll try to match it or beat it because they want to get your business, because they get paid if they are able to get a vehicle financed through a credit union. So they definitely want you to finance it. They don't want you to write a check and just pay cash. However, if they give you a rate that you know that your credit union is giving you something lower, go ahead, go with your credit union. You need to say what works for you. Again, understand this. I'm not here to knock dealerships. I think and I believe that you want to buy your car from a dealership. At least usually it's much more reliable than if you bought it anywhere else, at an auction, private party, things like that. There's so many different bits and pieces there. So I'm not here to talk too much about that. Let's talk into how do I buy a used car?
Are you one of the many looking for a way to earn supplemental income? A way that's flexible and fits into your current schedule? Have you considered working for yourself by starting a business from home? If you answered yes to any of those, then Legal Shield might just be the opportunity you're looking for. With Legal Shield, you can earn extra income and make a difference in the lives of others. When you share our services with someone and they become a member, you get paid. You work on your own terms, whenever you have time, building and growing your own business. And we'll give you the tools needed to succeed, including training, mentorship, and personal development. You're not in this alone. You'll also enjoy leveraged income as the team you build and grow sells memberships. And you don't get paid just once for those sales. Earn residual income for the lifetime of the membership. Join the mission to make equal access to the law a reality. There has never been a better time to dream bigger with Legal Shield.
So what I did was I was Googling because I wanted to find out some information, and I Googled what is the most purchased vehicle by consumers. Oddly enough, I found that it's the Ford F-150. Interesting. The best-selling vehicle in the United States in 2023 was the Ford F-150. It sold 573,000 units. Now, well, let's not talk about Fords right now. Let's go into something else. The Toyota RAV4 was the best-selling SUV, so let's go with that one. So go on Google, right? I'm going to go to this website called cars.com. Cars.com is going to give you everything. It's going to give you private party. It's going to give you dealerships, all those different bits and pieces. But at least I'm going to use that to do my search. Now, if you're wherever it is that you know that you live, you can narrow it down. If there's a particular dealer you want to buy from, go there, go to their used car pricing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So in this particular zip code, by the way, this is not where I live, so don't even try that nonsense. But let's say within a 10-mile radius here, we're going to look for a Toyota RAV4. In fact, let's go ahead and do 20-mile radius. All right, so I've got 55 matches that works for this. Boom, here we are. Let's click that all this nonsense. All right, here we are. All right, so this is being sold by Sanford Brown Toyota of Glen Burnie, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let me go ahead, RAV4, maybe let's go for something a little bit newer that's not a 2015. All right, so let's go ahead and narrow this search down even more. Let us go ahead here. Come on, I want to search by year. Alrighty, as you can tell, I'm doing this brand new live. I'm gonna do this live, let's say 2019 and new. All right, here we are. All right, this bad boy still showed up. It needs deliverance. It's okay. All right, so 2023, okay, that's fairly new, right? So let's go for this one here. All right, so 2022 Toyota RAV4 XLE. Let's just click it. Is this a good buy or not? We're gonna find out. Listen, if a dealership will not give you the CarFax, do not buy from that dealership, period. Boom. All right, because this is gonna help you know where to go ahead and buy your car. All right, so let's go ahead and let's click this Toyota RAV4 here. So I'm here with my Toyota RAV4. I want to go to the actual website for this dealership. So I want to visit Toyota Bowie, their dealership. It's going to take me straight to their website, and it should take me straight to this car. But let's find that out. All right, of course not. All right, so let's go to used vehicle, view their used vehicles. You're like, man, Peter's doing this in live. Yeah, I am, I know. All right, so let's go ahead. Which one was this? It was a 2022 Toyota RAV4. Let's see, do they have a stock number on this bad boy? They certainly do. Boom. All right, let me get that stock number, search their inventory. Give it to me. Here it is. All right. All these pop-ups that show up, it's always fun, isn't it? Okay. All right, so used cars, view all used vehicles, put in this inventory again. All right, here it is. So this was the vehicle that we were looking at, right? 2022 RAV4, sure enough. All right, so I don't need all this kind of stuff. It says that this thing's $29,100. Should I buy this car or not? Listen, if the dealership has had this vehicle for 30 days and over, you want to go after this vehicle. Why do I mean by this? A dealership has a certain amount of time that they can keep a vehicle that they're just paying interest off of until they have to buy it for full value or they have to get rid of it. So anything after that 30-day mark, it's on their timeline to say, we need to sell this vehicle pronto. All right, so anything that's 30 days and over, they want to sell it to you. Okay, so what do I mean by that? You're gonna get a very, very attractive deal on that. Now people say, am I getting the best deal? Am I getting the best price? I've heard that. Have I got the best price? There's no such thing as the best price. Because think about it, if a dealership is offering something for $29,000, you come to me and I say, fine, I'll give it to you for $28,999. Was that really the best price? No, it was a good price. I gave you a deal of some sort, right? So there's no such thing as the best price. Now there is such thing as a very aggressive deal. And the aggressive deals are done on those cars that are 30 days and over that the dealership has had it for a used car, because they're about to have to pay big money for keeping it on their lot for well over that 60-day mark. So between that 30, 60-day mark, they want to sell you that vehicle. All right, so let's go back. Let's click for the CarFax because I want to see what is my CarFax history on this vehicle. CarFax is going to let you know, has this vehicle been in an accident before? It's okay if it says it's been in an accident. Keep note, if it does say it's been in an accident of some sort, you better go there and say, I want to even still a little bit lower because you already know that this vehicle has been in an accident. It tags it in a certain way. If the dealership does not want to sell you that car, walk away. There's other vehicles. Remember, those 55 in this particular search. It's not the only car that you need. Walk away and make sure you're getting yourself a really good deal that you feel comfortable with. That's all I got to say. All right. So let's go back. So it says on here, no accidents, no damages reported. Don't need all that. Let's go over here. That's important. I want to look at when did they go ahead and offer this vehicle for sale. So right now, the date here is later in December here. Now, they offered this vehicle for sale on November the 27th, as you can see here. This is when this particular dealership got this car to offer it for sale. It's passed its inspection, and they are wanting to sell this vehicle. Now, this is a little bit under the 30-day mark, so is this the car to really go for? I will tell you no, not necessarily, but this is what you're searching in your CarFax to see what you can go for. So let's go for another one. Let's see another car and see if we see something else that might work for us. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead. Let's try this one since it looks a little bit newer. All right, so let's try. No, let's go for the same year. Eastern Motors. Your job, your credit. All right, let's try this one. Let's see if there's something going on here that can make sense. All right, so at this dealership, let's go ahead and go to their website. View this car on the sales website. Boom. All right, good. This one took me straight to it. All right, so here we are. Let's look for CarFax. Are you guys going to show me the CarFax? Again, show me the CarFax. Show me the CarFax. This is actually perfect for this example. All right, boom, show me the CarFax. I thought this didn't have it. If it doesn't have the CarFax, do not buy from them, move on. All right, show me the CarFax, boom. All right, no accidents, no damages recorded. It has 2 previous owners. Let me look at it. So when did they offer this vehicle for sale? Vehicle offered for sale 11/20. So this is over the 30-day mark. So what do I mean by this? This is a vehicle that you can go after. It's passed the safety inspection. It is going to be verified by that dealership. You can go after this car and you can buy this car. So that's the first step that you want to go from. Don't just walk into a dealership and say, I'm looking for a car. Ladies, guys, anyone, don't do that. Don't do that. Know exactly what you want. Go there and say, you know what, I'm looking for this, and get the stock number. You saw how you see the stock number for the vehicle. This is the vehicle I'm interested in buying. I'm interested in buying this today if you guys make all the numbers work and it works to my benefit. Did you hear what I just said? I know I need to buy my car today. I know I need that car today. However, when I talk to them, I'm acting as though I don't need it. I'm ready to buy right now, but if you're not going to work with me, boom, that's on you. Did I ask about my credit? No. If they say, hey, let's fill out a credit application. No, I want to see the car first. I want to try it out. I want to see what your numbers are. Do not fill a credit application until you've come to an agreement on numbers. Did you hear what I just said? I don't care if your credit sucks. All right? Your bank, your credit union will let you know if you can get financing. If they say you can get financing, the dealership will give you the financing. If the dealership doesn't give you the financing, they'll give you a buyer's order. You go to your bank, you go to your credit union, they will cut you a check once you've been approved by your credit union or your bank. Damn. Okay? So do not go in desperation ever. If you do, you have fallen into trap number 1. Okay? And now they are controlling the price, they are controlling the vehicle. No, you want to control all that. Okay? So that's what you do. Check it out. Check out that CarFax pieces. Make sure you know before you walk in there. All right? Test drive the vehicle, please. Test drive the vehicle. And then also with a used car. Used cars are going to have some blemishes on them. It's okay. But there might be some blemishes that you cannot live with. If you cannot live with those blemishes, before you sign anything, get it in writing that they are going to fix it. It's called a WEO, W-E-O-W-E. A WEO form. They will give it to you. They'll give it to you in writing. That is a legal document that if they don't fix it, you can go back after them and get some money off of them. All right? Get what you want. Also, when you're buying a used car, usually they'll sell you 1 key. Can you imagine the nonsense? Only 1 key. I'm about to spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on this car, and you're only going to give me 1 key. You are in violation. No, I want 2. All right? If they don't sell you 2 keys, ask for it, demand it before you sign anything. Did you hear that? Ask for it, demand it before you sign anything. These are tips that I'm giving you that's going to save you a lot of money. I've already saved you way more than what this ebook would cost you if you bought it. All right. So if you want to buy the ebook, go ahead, do it. If you don't, and you want a personal consultation, again, check the link below. There is a link in the description. You can get a personal consultation from me, but I will charge you for it. So you might as well use this video, buy the book. Up to you. All right. Once we've done all these pieces, right? We know what we're going to be financed for, right? We know that we like this car. You've driven it. They've come to an agreement. Ask for anything. If you see dents or dings that you don't like on the car, tell them they need to fix it. If there's a marking on your seat and then they say that they're going to take it off, get it in writing. Whatever you don't get in writing is just hearsay. So make sure you get it in writing. Okay, you come to this agreement. Now you've done the credit application, okay? You've done all those different bits and pieces, all right? They're gonna ask you for your gross income, all that stuff. That's the stuff before taxes. Fill in all that information, okay? If you've got good credit, you're good. If you don't have that great good credit, you better be able to back up your income. All right, that's all I gotta say on that one. All right, when you go to the finance office, they are going to sell you more stuff. Did you hear that? They're going to sell you more stuff. They're going to try and sell you a service contract. They're going to try and sell you gap insurance, all those different bits and pieces. I believe in this. If you're putting no money down in your financing, first of all, the interest rates suck right now. So you probably want to go ahead and make sure you get gap insurance. All right? The things that you want, you can get it. But do not pay the price that they give you up front. Because all the prices they're selling you is marked up by 200%. Did you hear what I just said? All that they're selling you is marked up by 200% or more. So whatever it is that they're selling you, you can already know that you can get it for half the amount. Yes, you can. All right. Now, the finance manager, the business manager, they want to sell it to you. So if they're not willing to discount it, don't buy it. If they're willing to discount it, hey, get what you feel comfortable with. I actually believe in service contracts. I meet some people, a lot of people that don't believe in them. A lot of people pay for it when something bad happens. That's on you. I believe in getting a service contract on a car that's complicated, that's got a lot of electronics. If it's not that complicated, kind of up to you at that point. If you're financing a vehicle and you put in less than 20% down, you do want to get gap insurance. Again, you can get it, but you can get it discounted. They have other things, right? Like protection on the outside of the vehicle from like tree sap, things like that. They have stuff that protects your inside. If you got children like I do, and you don't want your inside to get messed up, and if it does get messed up, they'll clean it, they'll fix it for you. All these are good things that you can actually get, but it adds on to your monthly payment. So you have to understand, you want to get the best deal that works for you, okay? So work with your finance manager. Don't be mean to that finance manager. I used to be one. But work with that business manager or F&I person and say, hey, look, I really do want this. However, I cannot afford this. Know what your budget is ahead of time. Know how much you're going to be spending. All right. And then afterwards, it's your car. They put the tags on that bad boy. They're giving you a temporary tag. Drive that car. Make sure that you can pay your payments, okay? We want to be good stewards, but I do believe that when it's time that you need to buy a car, you got the opportunity to do it. Now, when do I buy? Yeah, at the end of the year. Right now is a real good time to buy. The dealerships at the end of the year, they really want to sell. At the end of the month, they also really want to sell. And then whenever they come out with a new model, so that's usually around the August, September timeframe, those are also times that you want to buy the car. Did you hear that? End of the year, right now in our seasons that we're at, you definitely want to buy a car now. If you need one, go get one. If you just want to buy one, go get one. And also just a side note as well, regarding electric vehicles, you might want to pay attention to what the future is going to be holding for these vehicles. So if you can afford one, I do highly suggest that you probably look into a really big electric vehicle. You saw it on the list, it's actually Tesla's, and see what you can be able to get on Tesla's, because Tesla's is going to be doing some things within the next 1 to 2, 3 years that if you are a Tesla owner, it probably will benefit and put some money in your pocket. So that's a little bit of a side note. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please go ahead, like, share, comment. I did go over a lot with you. Go back to each of what I shared and then be able to take steps, little steps. If you do what I shared with you, there is no way you will not save hundreds, if not thousands. So I hope this is a help. In the new year, I'm going to be going every day in the month of January. I'm going to talk about Proverbs, and we're going to go into all the chapters in Proverbs. Men, remember, this channel is actually for you. So if you're a gentleman and you're watching, this is for you. I want you to focus on this for me right now. The book of Proverbs is our standard for living. Now, the entire Bible is very helpful for us. But if you look through each of the chapters in Proverbs, man, you're going to find that if you actually apply it, it will transform your life. It will give you wisdom. It will help you with finances. It will help you with family. It will help you with friends. It will help you with relationships. It will help you in so many different ways. So I'm going to delve into that every day in January. I'm going to post a new video, and I hope it's going to be a blessing to you. All right, again, QB Standard here. I hope that this has blessed you for watching. I thank you for taking the time for watching. Please help me out here. Share it with someone in which you know it's going to help them. I know that people are going to buy cars at some point. And when it's time for you to buy it from the dealership, you're going to say, oh, Peter talked about something. So either get the ebook or share this video, or you want the one-on-one consultation, I will give it to you. But again, I will charge you for it. All right, God bless you. Have an awesome new year that we're about to walk into. Whatever it is that you desire for God to do in your life, make sure you stay in accordance to his word. Make sure you pray on it, and make sure you act on it, and you will see God do awesome things as long as you align yourself with his purpose and his plan for your life. So thanks again for joining. Till next time.